y'all. Hey, Fiona. What happened, Linksy? There's Antoinette and Cozy Black Girl, Princess K, Julia, and Kayla. We almost made it to Friday, y'all. We about to make it. Let's see. Oh boy. I skipped out on y'all yesterday because I just fell asleep early as crap. There's Kiki Luna. I always want to sing her name when I see it. Thank you, aliens. We can do 20, and if you accidentally go over 20 by a few, it's okay. You just drop an emoji, Princess K, and then she'll put you on the list. You miss me, Linksy, and I still haven't checked my email from you, Linksy. I'm gonna get to it, I promise. I be missing y'all too. I feel guilty when I don't come on here. Okay. So Fiona is up. Thank you, aliens. That's right. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming. Latoya, if you want to be on the list, baby, you just got to drop an emoji and she'll add you on there, okay? You're welcome, Rashima. Thank you, Cozy Black Girl. I try to tell myself that every day, right? What are the thoughts of Chris H. the Cancer towards Fiona? No contact, and you are welcome. 4 shuffles. If you put an emoji in there, T.I., she sees you. She's just adding to the list, okay? Hey, Dollface Diva. What are the thoughts of Chris H. the Cancer towards Fiona? No contact. She hasn't completed the list, y'all. She just threw a few out into the chat so I could start. So y'all give her just a second. She screenshots it and gets everybody. So y'all just take a chill pill for a minute and she'll get you. Okay. If somebody don't get added for some reason, which that never happens, I'll make sure you get a question. But I'm telling you, she gets everybody that puts an emoji in there. What are the thoughts of Chris H. the Cancer towards Fiona? No contact. What are the thoughts of Chris H. the Cancer? Uh-oh. 3 of Cups. So the first card is always my answer. I know I probably repeat that all the time for people that come in, but just in case you don't know that. And 3 of Cups can mean reconciliation. It can also be like friend zoning somebody, but let's see. Page of Swords. Emperor reversed. King of Pentacles reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords is under that. I had to look under the bottom. So it feels like this person has a desire, because Page of Swords and the Three of Cups is here, has a desire to reach out to you and test the waters in some sort of way. But since it's only a page, I'm not going to say absolutely you're going to be talking to this person. You can manifest anything you want, but at the same time, page isn't a whole lot of energy behind it. This can just be thoughts in this person's mind about the good days you've had with them, right? About if you had a fun day out together at one point, they think about those kind of things. But I feel like they may think that you are kind of ice queen in them, not on purpose, but like that's just your perspective of the connection between you and them. Maybe they've done something they shouldn't have done or something like that, and they feel like you're just ready to let this be a missed opportunity, the Four of Cups reversed, because there's not a lot of stability in the connection. Whether you do or not doesn't really matter. It's like their perspective of it. And I feel like they don't feel like sure of themselves. The Emperor is reversed to say much to you. So it feels like more of thinking about things, like maybe thinking about the good days you had in some point, but not really feeling into themselves enough to come forward because they think you're probably just going to let this pass by. So that's what I got, Fiona. Hey, Queen. All right, Princess K is up. Princess K. Is E more interested in K than me? You're welcome, Fiona. And how does E feel towards me? All right, that's 2 questions. So give me 1 question, please, and then I'll get it. I'm only pulling 3 cards. When I try to do a question and 3 cards comes out and I have to separate that into 2 questions, I'd be pulling the answers right out of my ass. So I don't want to do you like that. So just give me 1 question, please. Or I can just do the first one if you want me to, or this. You just tell me which. Just tell me what question you want answered, Princess K. Just type out 1 question. Is E more interested in K than me? Okay, we're going to do it like a yes or no, okay? 4 shuffles. Is E more interested in K than me? For Princess K. Thank you, aliens. Is E more interested in K than me? For Princess K. The Tower. The Emperor. Five of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles. So whoever he is dealing with the most, he is using as a deflection to avoid emotional disappointment that he has, because the Five of Cups reversed is here. He's using it as a coping mechanism to some sort of internal stuff. I feel like this Tower represents internal stuff for him. Okay? And I feel like on the outside, he tries to act like he's good with the Emperor. But dealing with this person is going to keep you in a waiting energy. So I don't know if he's interested in one more than the other, because I think the main message is that he uses whichever one that he deals with the most, whether it's you or the other person, as a deflection mechanism to avoid looking at his emotional issues. Tower, Five of Cups reversed. Because he likes to come off like he's good, Emperor. But the fact is, if you deal with this person, you're going to be waiting a lot. I don't think that he is in an emotional place to be with anybody, to be honest with you, whether it's you or Kay. Because I feel like he's using whatever connections are in his life currently as a coping mechanism to avoid his stuff he's got going on inside. So if it's you or Kay, I think it's all for not love and long-lasting stability. It's more for keeping his mind off of the hurt that he has from something that he hasn't healed, that he hasn't focused on. That's the way I get it, boo. So it may not resonate, but that's what I got. Hey, Nirvana and Shimmy Cocoa Puff. Okay. So Antoinette is up. Antoinette. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep. Joan, you can drop an emoji and I'm sure she'll get you on there because I don't think it's been closed, boo. Hey, Joan. There's Lynxie with the eyeballs. The eyeballs just go so good with that little mouth you got going, Lynxie. Antoinette, where are you at? Okay. What can I expect from going out with the Sag? 3 more shuffles. What can Antoinette expect from going out with the Sag? With the Saggy Waggy. I can't believe y'all stay in here when I sing. It's terrible. That's good, Lynxie. Say we're flying through space on a random rock, going millions of miles an hour. I really don't know how fast we going. Might as well laugh to keep from crying, right? So Page of Pentacles. Death reversed. Oops. 8 of Cups. The Ace of Swords is at the bottom and the 6 of Swords reversed is here. So I feel like this person hasn't moved on from something that they have already been attached to before they met you, or either that's you on your side, because the 6 of Swords reversed is here and the Death reversed, and both of those cards pretty much mean the same thing. It doesn't mean that they're attached to someone like they're in love with them. It's like they haven't moved on from the negative things or what they perceived as negative in the moment that happened to them. But with that being said, I actually feel like it'll be therapeutic for you and this person to be around each other, because then the 8 of Cups shows up. And I feel like if both of y'all just open up slowly, Page of Pentacles energy, more kind of like a friend type card, I feel like there's a lot of communication, like y'all are on the same language. You know, some people have different love languages. Well, I feel like you and this person would vibe good together. And it may even help you or this person get past some stuff you've been through. So I think it'll be a good thing, Antoinette. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So I got Antoinette. Linksy. Linksy is up. O reacted to my message with an angry emoji and then unsaid it after I said I got low scores in math. Then he said he's going to sleep at 5 p.m. I'm worried. What are his feelings of our talks? He replies slow. Okay, 4 shuffles for Linksy. What are his feelings of their talks? Thank you, aliens. I'd be over here with my paper and pen if it wasn't for you. I hadn't even looked at the list. But the deal is, if you put those hearts in here when you first came in the chat and you didn't wait for her to tell you to drop the emoji, this has happened before, is why I'm just assuming it. I know assuming makes asses out of me and you and everybody. But what I'm saying is, she takes pictures of the list. So that's how I know she doesn't miss anybody. So, if she looks back at the screenshot and the hearts aren't up there, then that's probably why. That's all I can tell you. 2 more shuffles. Tell us about Linksy's question in regards to O and the conversations they have. Okay, I'm closing the list, Linksy. I'm sorry I keep going nuts with your question. I know you're like, Marley, what's the damn card say? Okay. Alright. What does O think about him and Linksy's conversations? What is it, cozy black girl? The Emperor, what is it, Emperor Day? Everybody gonna get the Emperor about something? 5 of Cups reversed. And the Lovers reversed. So if this person has like something going on in their life, it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. With the 5 of Cups reversed, what I'm saying is, if this person has something that's nothing to do with you that kind of gets them down, from their perspective, they think that the talks you and them have get their mind off of that, okay? The Emperor, though, it's like they're very rigid. That doesn't mean they're mean or they're bad. It just means, with this first card out, it's like they're detached from their emotions, pretty much. Not just from you, but in general. That's just the kind of energy they're setting in. And with the Lovers reversed, if you and them haven't had some sort of knockdown drag out, then this means that maybe this card is related to this 5 of Cups reversed. The Lovers card can also be about a decision being made. So it doesn't have to be anything to do with romance when the Lovers card comes out. It's also the sign of Gemini. But 5 of Cups reversed and the Lovers reversed, what he thinks about the connection, I feel like this is kind of how he is showing up, detached from that, very rigid, okay? Because that's the answer. And these supporting cards are like what's going on in his life in the background. So he may have something going on with like family or friends or something that kind of gets him in this energy of disappointment. And I feel like when you and him have conversations, from time to time, it helps get his mind off of that and puts him at ease. That's why the 5 of Cups is reversed, therefore. Okay. I hope that helped you, Linksy. You just got to keep affirming in your head. You know who you need? You need to watch Sammy Ingram, Linksay. There's you a YouTuber to check out. Thank you, Crystal. You are welcome, Linksay. So, Crystal, let me grab Crystal, y'all, and then we'll go back to the list, okay? Why did my ex-husband call me last week? I have not spoken to him since May and plan to keep it that way. Thank you. You are welcome. 5 shuffles. Why did Crystal's ex-husband call her? You don't have to send me the screenshot, aliens. If you don't see it, then I don't either. You always got it. So if you got the screenshot and you don't see it, then we good. Maybe the internet was lagging or something, but just if she's on the list, I'll make sure she gets a question, you know? One more shuffle. Technology can be a you-know-what sometime, right? Oh, she gonna show me the list anyway. All right. I believe you, aliens. She sent it to me, T.I. I'm sorry it didn't come through on our side. Or on her side in the chat. Maybe it literally lagged or something like that. Alright, why did Crystal's ex-husband call her last week? She's not spoken to him since May and plans to keep it that way. What was his intentions for calling Crystal? What were his intentions for calling Crystal? Strength reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Hey, Anne. Anne's back. Back again. Anne is back. Tell a friend. 4 of Pentacles. You already know, Crystal. I'm going to keep going before I say the Chariot. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Cups. The Emperor. If the Emperor comes out one more time. 8 of Wands. So, whoops. Let's take that as confirmation. So, basically, this person is pure, like, giving into the temptation that they've been resisting for a while. With the Strength card in the reverse, this is about like giving in to that temptation just to reach out. It's not that they've just got the urge to reach out to you if you haven't talked to them since May. It's that they've been fighting the urge with the Strength card in the reverse, in the upright. But now it's in the reverse. It's like they can't take it anymore, so to speak, because why? They're hanging on to you energetically. Now, if you feel like you've really done a lot of healing and you're moving forward with your life, on a subconscious level, they may not realize that that's why. They could subconsciously feel you detaching from them. And they feel kind of like they're going in circles or bogged down in their life. They're very ungrounded, but they feel like you have moved forward. And they're still holding on. So they're trying to keep it together with the Emperor at the bottom, but they're very dissatisfied in general with their life with the 4 of Cups. And the 8 of Wands says they really want some movement with you, right? And the Chariot also can be about, you know, doing what they can to get victory and success with you. At least knocking on the door to see if you let them in. Because they've been holding on since May, okay? But they resisted for a long, long time, right? So, yeah, they hadn't moved forward, so. Well, I hope that helped you, Crystal. I just read your message. You have for months and you're gone. He was so abusive. This is his karma. He's hoping I can save him as usual and not this time. And good luck to you, Crystal. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Thank you. You are welcome, Rashima. I be telling myself that all the time. Y'all, I stub my toe. I be like, the storm that was sent to break you will be the one that makes you. Not literally, but you know what I mean. That's so true, Crystal. I know what you mean. And it takes it being gone to know that what it is sometimes. So I know the hardest lessons I've learned in life. I'm talking about even on my side, having things and not knowing what I had till it was gone, you know? Oh, thank you, Ann. I didn't even see it. You donated on Cash App. My bad. Okay. Let me see. I need to get my life together. I don't know why it did me like that. All right, so let me scroll back. Okay, what can I expect in the next 3 months? Okay. What can Ann expect in the next 3 months? 5 shuffles. You done got them followers on Facebook up to like 6,000 and something, man. Well, it's been a little while since I've seen them, but 6,000 or 7,000 or something like that. On the profile, the digital creator one. What can Ann expect in the next 3 months? She said, I don't even pay attention to it anymore. That's probably why yours is growing and I've been stuck on 2,070 for a month or 2 or 3. Y'all want to know what I do every time I get off live? And I need to learn not to do this because I'm probably just manifesting it to stand still. So every time I get off the live, I check the freaking subscriber count. I should stop doing that. I just be real with y'all and tell y'all I'm not perfect either. I be struggling with daily life. I be honest. Like, and I know good and well that don't do me no good. The Strength reversed. The Ace of Cups. It's so hard to just resist. I'll be like, I gotta check this thing. 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, I know this is going to be such a boring thing to say, Anne, because you probably already know this, but this is like manifesting more situations in your everyday world. Magician, 10 of Pentacles, that reflect the self-love you've cultivated over the past. Because I know that they say that manifestation technically shouldn't have a lag time, but most people, I'm talking about myself mainly, because I know from my experience, we got resistance built up to shit. So when we do inner work and we really cultivate more self-love, we ain't gonna wake up that next day. I know this is a limiting belief, but it's just the way I'm saying from my perspective. We're not gonna see that ultimate result or manifestation in our outer world, 10 of Pentacles, immediately. And as we do the work, the way it looks to us in the 3D is that things gradually improve and get better and start to reflect the inner world even more and more daily. And it's like slow, gradual changes. But I feel like there's things that are manifesting over the next few months, and it's family related. When I say family, it doesn't have to be like technically blood relatives, but the people that you spend the most time with in your daily life. That's what I mean with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's like that area of your life where at one point in time, strength reversed, you would have drained yourself dry energetically just to make the outer world happy, whoever that is for you, like in your life. But I think that it's like this energy right here, the Magician and the Ace of Cups, is a direct manifestation of that, or result of those two energies together. Is something in the Ten of Pentacles is reflecting back to you that self-love. When I say that, maybe some new people are coming in, or either if they're not new people, it's the same people with a different mannerisms, or I can't think of the word, but like they come towards you in a different way now, because they're reflecting the work you've done inside of you. And at one point it was like strength reversed. You were very drained by trying to make the outer world happy, and now it's like it's conforming to what you've done inside of you. Six of Swords reversed was the other one. So this is, I feel like, a different energy over the next 3 months. Whether this is like friends or relatives or family, I feel like there's one significant connection, whoever it is, that you have moved forward from, but they're holding on. Whether they're holding on to you because they love you and miss you, or maybe they're holding on to some sort of conflict that happened, so they're holding animosity. Six of Swords reversed here. Somebody's like holding on to you in some sort of way. And the Five of Wands reversed with the Five of Swords reversed. Both of these fives speak about change, right? With them being in the reverse, if it was in the upright, I would be like, you probably better put on some bubble wrap, get your helmet, because shit's about to get real over the next 3 months. But it is in the reverse. So it's like those situations in your everyday life that were full of drama and that caused you to pretty much produce thoughts even in your head that were self-destructive in some sort of way in terms of manifesting your world, those two energies are in the reverse, which says you've done what you needed to do inside of you for that to be handled in the reverse. And then the Sun card is behind that. So that feels like a general overall sense of peace and happiness, literally. And that's what I feel like your whole overall thing. I think it's really focusing on whoever is the Ten of Pentacles in your life, in your daily grounded life, the people you interact with the most. You're trying to recover from all the abuse from you guys. I'm so sorry. Don't y'all just love that card? She look like she's brewing up some shit, don't she? What's going to be revealed to me in love? I'm a Scorpio. My son has a problem with me. He wants me to shut up. That ain't gonna do him no good, is it? Tell him he can want one hand, shit in the other. Okay, Cozy Black Girl, what's going to be revealed to me in love? What's going to be revealed to Cozy Black Girl in love? She's a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio too. 3 more shuffles. What is going to be revealed to Cozy Black Girl in love? 2 more. Uh-oh, you stirring the pot. And thank you, Anne, for donating. I didn't even say it, but I always appreciate it, so. She done said I'm stirring the pot and put the laughing face. The Emperor reversed. I guess it's Emperor Day, y'all. I don't know. Hey, Addison, how you doing? I hope you're doing good too, boo. Queen of Cups. Five of Wands. Boy, the Death is at the bottom. That's your energy, right? And then the Sun card. It feels like the love path for you, when I mean like if you're talking about romance, I feel like it's going to be full of drama if you take advantage of any of the opportunities that are coming towards you right now, or at least the ones showing up on these cards. If it doesn't resonate, then I just didn't read your energy today. But the Queen of Cups is at the top with the Five of Wands. So it feels like the message to you is, if you choose to take advantage of anything that's going to be readily available while you're sitting in this current timeline, it's not going to be enjoyable because there's some sort of drama here. Also, the Five of Wands can be about competition, right? But I'm not saying you don't have to do what I say. I'm just saying based on what came out, okay? So, and I have to be honest with you, I can't lie. With the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups, that's drama around love. And the Emperor reverse says there could be an option coming towards you, but they're in reversed Emperor energy. This is divine masculine. This is toxic masculine, okay? I'm just being real. Sometimes it's about releasing control, but in the sense of what question we asked, and that came out first, this feels like toxic masculine energy. So I just go with it. Five of Wands attached to it. You don't want that. Now, if someone comes in and it totally isn't what I just described, then hell, go for it and give it a shot. But if it feels like the same energy I just described, then I would say, keep it moving and focus on your happiness with that Sun card at the bottom. So I hope that helped you, cozy girl. I'm glad you did too. So you can avoid them Five of Wands, right? So Kayla is up. Kayla, you are welcome, cozy black girl. Thank you, aliens, for that long-ass creative list. Were the two new followings that was shown on E's private Instagram models? I'm confused about the question you asked me. We just gonna do yes or no, and I'll tell you that way. You know what, y'all? This is just my perspective of things, and I ain't never thought this way. I used to be a jealous little psychopath. Believe me, I'm not kidding. So this is the way you should think about it. If there's a person if you're interested enough in them that you want to come in the chat and ask a question about them, okay? See, me, jealous psychopath all the way. You let somebody side-eye somebody I was interested in, oh my God. I had a little squirrel ass and an alligator mouth, and I ran my mouth too much, and I was toxic. Not just the people I've dealt with over the years. I've been right there. You remember, you are what you attract. And when we come to that conclusion, then sometimes that's when we can truly get to the freaking work on ourselves. When we truly see the bullshit we pull, right? I'm just telling y'all the dead ass truth about me. So what I want to say is, and it's not towards Kayla, her question just sparked this message, okay? So I'm just telling you. If there's a person you're interested in, this ain't towards nobody. This is just the random ass person that listens to me run my mouth and takes it and uses it, okay? If nobody else is interested in looking at their profile, or nobody else is around them at all, now, a hoe is a hoe. I'm not saying that. But if they're interested in them, hell, that's a good thing, right? You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about Kayla. I'm just talking about in general. Instead of us being toxic and being like very insecure within ourselves, we need to be like, I let you go. Do you? Because I know you come back to me. I'm just saying. Lessons I have to learn in life too. 3 shuffles. It's my ex-boyfriend. We broke up 2 weeks ago. So, were the 2 new followings that was shown on E's private Instagram models? I'll tell you if it's a maybe or something, Kayla. I will. So, yes or no, were the 2 new followings that was shown on E's private Instagram? Because you know what? What I have learned the most and how I have grown the most is really evaluating the shit I have done. Because I'm going to tell you what, when you go through something that's toxic or negative or whatever, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, and you look back on it and say, what the hell have I learned about me by going through this? If you can do that first and then worry about what happened between y'all, what did they do? None of that really matters, because the whole point of being in this little earth school is who we're around, the shit we go through with those people. What did you learn about you? If you can't answer that without really thinking about it, then you probably should go reevaluate, because if you cannot at least come up with one thing you learned about you, you're looking in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I need to shut up and quit drinking 5-hour energies before I get on this bitch, don't I? Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. So far, Kayla, just for the record, the Page of Pentacles is a yes. The Ten of Swords is a no, okay? And look at him. Every time I see this card, it makes me want to laugh, even though I know it's a painful card and the energy's terrible. But he is like, deuces up, bitches. I'm out with them Ten of Swords. He don't even care. He's like, I done had everything I could take. I can't stand no more. Six of Wands reversed. Underlying energy is the Seven of Swords. It feels like 1, 2, 3 no's and 1 yes. So if you want to give that a maybe based on that, but I would say no, Kayla, based on a yes or no question here. That would be a no for me. That reversed is a no, and the Seven of Swords is a no. So I would say no. That's the only yes that came out. So I hope that helped you. Okay. Read 2 is up. You're welcome, Kayla. Anne said, my thought is if you ask a question, you already know the answer. We only ask for confirmation. That's something else I need to learn to do, is trust my freaking self. But I'm working on it and getting better every day. That's what I try to say. Instead of like being so freaking hard on myself, like up here in my brain space, like I'm just like, I'm working on it and I'm getting better every day. Hey, Miss Sharita, how are you? R-I-T-U. I probably can't say your name good, so your turn is up. Ritu? Ritu? Thank you, Anne. I be trying. Just another day in paradise, Miss Sharita. Ain't that right? And it's almost Friday. That's some good stuff. Alright, last call for Ritu. I'm probably not saying the name right. They probably like, who the hell is that? And their name's probably something totally different whenever you truly say it right, but I tried. Sonia is up. Sonia, what are the person that I am thinking of's feelings for me as of now? 4 shuffles. What are the person that Sonia's thinking of feelings for her as of now? The poison on Sonia's mind. What is that person that's on Sonia's mind? What are the feelings as of now? Y'all, like, I keep looking at this in the corner of my eye. Y'all look at this deck. Is that not the coolest shit y'all ever seen? I'm supposed to only use this at Halloween in my mind, but I can't put it up. It's been out, so every time I go live since Halloween, I've been taking it back out. That's so freaking cool. And every freaking card is a skull. It's called the Santa Muerte deck or something like that. Alright. My ADD's in overdrive, ho. What are the person on Sonia's mind's feelings? Get it together, Marley. Bring it back. The High Priestess reversed. The Lovers reversed. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This person's just reversed and burst and burst. Eight of Cups is at the bottom, and that's a card that can say walking away, right? I don't know what kind of situation you have with this person on your mind, because I don't know nothing in the world about them but the cards in front of me. So if you have a history with this person, they're holding on to something that broke down and happened, and they just cannot get past it. They haven't gotten to that point of healing. What is healing? Accepting whatever happened that was negative in their eyes, understanding why, and being grateful for it. They're not like that. This kind of feels like a little bit of a bitter energy. The Lovers reversed is always that card that says, pretend like you're this skinny girl and this fat ass lady that's your friend comes over. She needs to borrow some underwear. Okay, you give her yours. You got a spare in the drawer. She puts them on. You try to wear them later after you've washed them again. They're never the same, right? The elastic has stretched out of that shit and it's not coming back, okay? That's their perception. So if that hasn't happened with you, then I'm saying this person is holding on to a lot of unhealed trauma inside of them. And that may be why they randomly ghost or walk out, or some silence happens between y'all. If that's not the case and it's new, just know that they're coming in with a lot of baggage. The High Priestess reversed is why I thought that, which is the first card out. The High Priestess can represent needing to do inner work. There's so much going on this person underneath the surface. Pulling a 3-card energy spread, it's just screaming all the stuff they got going on. It's not really screaming like true love or liking you, or it's all the stuff that they're just shoving down and trying to avoid working on. So I hope that made sense, and if it didn't resonate, then maybe I was just off. So I hope that helped you, Sonia. Okay, G is up. You are welcome, Sonia and G. All right, G. Is the Scorpio still romantically and physically involved with the Aries T? So yes or no, is this Scorpio still involved with the Aries T, physically and romantically? Okay, so I have to start doing this. I have to start cracking down because I only pull y'all 3 cards. So I need you to retype it and choose physically or romantically. Because I know what you mean. Romantically would be more like, do they have an actual active relationship? Or is it just a sex-based connection? Do they have either one? But with 3 cards I'm only pulling, I would actually be leaning toward pulling it out of my ass when I tell you the answer. And I don't want to do that to you. So I want to actually focus it more. I need to learn to do that more. That's me being slack when I let those questions go. But one question straightforward, it'll help me give you a more accurate answer, okay? So physically or romantically, I'm going to let you pick, G. And you just let me know, and then I'll pull your cards. Just let me know. Crystal with a C is up after G. So Crystal with a C, if you want to go ahead and post while G's retyping her question. Are they strictly co-parenting now, or is it more? So I'm going to do, are they strictly co-parenting now? 3 shuffles. Is the Scorpio and Aries strictly co-parenting now? Is the Scorpio and the Aries strictly co-parenting now in terms of G's question? Knight of Cups. Three of Wands. Ten of Swords reversed. The Tower reversed. I don't feel like they're strictly co-parenting. Only because the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, okay? Ten of Swords is reversed, which means trying to get past all the bullshit they've already put each other through. But the problem or the blockage, aka, doesn't have to be a problem, but it's like the blockage that keeps these people from growing past whatever they're dealing with, is the Tower reversed. When the Tower's reversed, two people come back together in the same energy that they broke up in. So therefore, bam, the Tower's reversed. You got the same shit on a different day. We don't want that. We're over here in this little group of folks, we want, if we do come back together with someone, we're going to need our energy to change and their energy to change. No matter who was quote unquote in the wrong, it's all about energy and vibration. So both folks got to change. That becomes a new energetic dynamic. They're staying in the same one. See what I mean? Same shit, different day is like what it feels like. You are welcome, G. And good night to you, T.I. I'll be back on tomorrow, T.I. Okay. So Crystal with a C is up. I didn't mean to put the laughing face, Lord. Let me move it. Crystal is up. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. I wasn't laughing at you, Crystal. You posted. Okay, let me go. Let me look. I don't see it, Crystal. Can you repost it, please? I don't see it. I'm scrolling. And I don't see your question, baby. Good night, Addison. See you tomorrow if you can. So, Crystal, I think you're going to have to post it again because I'm not seeing the question. Sometimes I figured this out. There was a couple people, they would say they posted their question and it wouldn't show up in the chat. And it's like YouTube be censoring that shit. So it won't let you ask the question if there's some certain specific word in there sometimes and stuff. Ain't that about a piece of bullshit? Ain't that about a bullshit? What y'all think? They probably gonna censor me now because I'm talking shit. I'm just telling the truth. I still don't see it, Crystal. Is there a word in there that's like in your question that's... I'm trying to think about if there's a word, like if you're saying a word that you feel like a little kid shouldn't read because they be censoring them. So it might not be letting you post it. Try to reword it. See if that'll work. I don't really know what the question is. I'm just guessing. No, I just want to know, why am I dreaming about Jay lately? So 3 shuffles. Why is Crystal dreaming about Jay lately? Why is Crystal dreaming about... Look at that. That's so cool. Are you back and forth about something, Crystal, with the 2 of Pentacles showing up? Like, are you like on the fence about an idea or something? I want to say this, nothing to do with Jay, but if you're on the fence about doing something in general, I'm talking about something that'll make you a little bit uncomfortable, but it would be exciting at the same time. You can't get blessed by God in whatever it is that you're kind of wanting to do, that you're getting intuitively nudged about, without starting it so he can bless it. You know what I'm saying? If not, then just chuck at that in the fuck it bucket. Alright, the Chariot reversed. So why is she dreaming about Jay lately? The Chariot reversed. The Star. Seven of Pentacles. So this may not resonate. I'm not gonna but it's like there's this desire or hope, like the Star and the Seven of Pentacles, that you're waiting on with this person. So if this person is actively in your life and it's romance, then I would say you haven't moved on from them. Or if they're like, I got it backwards. If this person's actively in your life and it's romantic, then whatever's happening in the dynamic currently, it's like you daydream about it being different, okay? But if, okay, y'all broke up, so then that means you just haven't moved on from them yet. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. Hell, you haven't moved on, and it's like you wait in your mind. Even if you don't realize it, the thoughts that you loop in your mind all day, this could even be like a daydreaming energy about it turning a different way or a certain kind of outcome because you haven't moved forward from them. But know that that's not nothing bad. I mean, if something happened that was painful and you don't even want this person back on a conscious level, the reason why you're probably dreaming about it is because it's like a piece of trauma that you got to work through. That's just how it happens when we're freaking humans, right? But I don't think it's like bad to say, well, I haven't currently moved on, but I'm actively working on it every day, you know? So if you want them back and you know you want them back, then that's what it's about. But if you really don't, but it was painful, then it's just the fact of the trauma that happened. And so it's still dug in there. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps you, Crystal. Thank you, G baby. Thank you. Okay. Alien said, I am not in the mood for y'all shit. I'm about to make a blah list today. Okay, I'm starting a new business endeavor, and I would like to know if it will be successful, please. Look at you. All right, 6 shuffles. G Baby is starting a new business endeavor, and they would like to know if it will be successful. So this is my same old spiel, and I know you know this, but I have to be like that annoying, nagging ass mama, you know, that tells you that shit like pick your dirty clothes up off the floor all the time. That person that you just don't want to hear, because if I don't, I'll feel bad about it when we get off the live, okay? So whenever you're asking about a business endeavor and you want to know if it'll be successful, basically the first thing to decide is it something that sparks your fire just a little bit? Because if it is, this is what your emotions are trying to tell you. Even if that specific thing isn't the one that's the end-all be-all thing, it's part of your path. Because that spark wouldn't be there. And when you get on the path with the spark, as you're going down the path, if that's not the exact thing, it's a stepping stone to the thing. And it's a crumb that the universe is throwing to you. That's why you have this urge inside of you. That's why you have this little inner fire burning to do whatever this is, because it's getting you one step closer to whatever your desires are. So if it's something that's only based on what you'll make money off of, but it isn't really nothing, you would at least like it a little bit. You got to at least have some sort of desire towards it. That's the first step. But I'm going to pull the cards and shut up. I just had to tell you that. 5 more shuffles. Okay, I got you. 3 more shuffles. G Baby is starting a new business endeavor, and she would like, or he, I don't know which one, they would like to know if it would be successful. All right, 2 more. A business endeavor for G Baby. Tell us about the business that G Baby is trying to start in terms of it being successful. Tell us about the business that G Baby is trying to start in terms of it being successful. The Lovers reversed. That feels like the decision to go forward with it and be all in, because the Lovers can be a decision and we're not asking about love. So I'm just telling you that off the top of my head when it came out. I don't know what your sign is, but you need to embrace the freaking fixed sign energy of making that final decision and being all in. So whenever you start it, the best energy to start it in is, just say if you want to give yourself a year. I don't know. I'm just making this shit up as I go. I'm just talking about the energy beside it, and I'm trying to give you an example. Make that final decision that you're all in towards whatever it is. So you're a Cancer, so you need to harness some fixed sign energy. You know, when a fixed sign makes a decision, it's like it comes hell or high water before you can change their mind. So even though you're not a fixed sign, it doesn't matter. We're all powerful enough to get whatever we want by doing whatever we want. We can embrace any energy on the wheel. We can be a Cancer and still be in a fixed sign energy. We just have to get a little uncomfortable to do it. But it's saying that that's the main advice or the main answer. Before I pull anything else, you just need to make that final decision, and it's saying, in other words, that you need to do that. So in a sense, that's all you need to know, is because this is meant to be on your path, whatever it is. The excitement that you said, Temperance, the excitement that you said you had about it, that mixed with the fact that you just need to make that decision. Hold on, let's keep going before I say, but I got Temperance and the Lovers reversed. 7 of Pentacles, see it? I didn't want you to think I flipped it out. And these are 8 of Wands and 7 of Wands, but I don't know if I'm going to take them because I pulled them. So I got the Lovers reversed, the Temperance, and the 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. Queen of Wands reversed is at the bottom. So I feel like this is the key to it being successful. Is these 2 cards came out together, 7 of Pentacles and the Temperance. So it's possible, yes, it could kick off immediately, but I think it's going to take some patience in you planting the seed and establishing the root system of whatever this business is. You see how he's planted the seed and there's a root system established, but it ain't a whole lot of stuff above ground. And the Temperance can be about staying balanced and remaining patient. So the Knight of Wands says the excitement part, it may wear off after you get to really putting your time and effort into it. Because the Knight of Wands in general is a card about being excited and all for it and going 90 to nothing, but then losing that after so long. So try to balance yourself when it comes to how much you work on it and actually be there for the long haul, okay? Make that decision and be consistent and harness. Not only do you need to harness the fixed sign energy, you need to harness some earth energy, right? With your routines, with your commitment, with your consistency, all that shit that I try to tell myself too. Because those little things every day add up. So I feel like, yes, there's definitely possibility for success as long as you, as the creator of your sign energy, that no matter what the 3D world is showing you in the beginning, if it seems like it's starting out slow and you're feeling kind of bland about it, don't give up. Give it a true shot. When I say that, I mean, even if you don't feel like it, do it anyway. main message, there's nobody coming. Nobody coming to tell you to turn the TV off and go work on it. There's nobody coming to tell you to quit scrolling on Instagram or whatever the hell y'all scroll on. I'm just making this up. Go with it. So basically it's saying you got to be the one to kick yourself in the ass, and there's definitely possibility for success then. That's okay, G baby, about people being jealous. So let me tell you, whenever you feel energy like that projected off of other people, that's a positive sign for you, okay? Because when you're doing shitty in life and these people are around, they usually don't really project that kind of jealousy and stuff onto you because they don't have nothing to be jealous of. When people are projecting insecurities and jealousy onto you, you know why? Because you're mirroring to them what they should be doing with their life, the things they should be getting their life together about. And you're reminding them that they're not living up to their full potential. So you are doing what we call climbing the mountain while they're at the bottom trying to throw shit at you. Jealousy, greed, envy, whatever, insecurity. Okay? So as they keep throwing the shit, you keep climbing, because one day you're going to look around and there's going to be nobody really throwing shit. You want to know why? You've climbed so far up, they throw the shit and it don't even hit your radar no more. So that's the thing. You're going through that stage of the purge or resistance. That's a positive sign. In your 3D world, when people are jealous of you, when they talk about you, when they're insecure around you, like, I must be doing something right. That is the key, bro. So yeah, you keep going and you just get that consistency going, and I want you to come back and keep me updated, okay? Hey, Karma. And thank you again, G Baby, for donating. So Kiki Luna is up. Let me say it how I'm posted. Kiki Luna. If you still hear Kiki Luna, you are up. How is Joey feeling about me being distant? I love you too, G Baby. You are welcome. Thank you, Karma. How's Joey feeling about Karma being distant and pulling away her energy? Where's the one? I want to use this one. Gotta love the one with the cat on every card, right? 5 shuffles. How is Joey feeling about Karma being distant and pulling away her energy? Three. 2 more. How is Joey feeling about Karma being distant and pulling away her energy? Eight of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. This person got some patience in them. Page of Swords reversed. But not without having the Stalker card, right? Okay, let me keep it up. 2 more. What's going on with Joey feeling? Justice reversed. He's trying to make sure you ain't hanky-panking with nobody. That's what that feels like to me. Page of Swords reversed, Justice reversed. You know that energy when somebody really tries to play it cool and remain patient, and they don't really act up about someone pulling away, but they feel that pulling away, right? So then they go on like the person's social media, right? And they check it quietly to see if there's any sort of justice reversed going on, like if they're more worried about somebody else. That's just a sign of them being insecure when they feel the person pulling away. I feel like this person might think you have something going on in your work world, because the 8 of Pentacles came out first. It's either that or they work a lot, one, because the answer card for me is always the first card out. The 8 of Pentacles here, it's like they could think that you are busy with something, even if it's not physically your job, but like maybe you just have a busy life in general, or vice versa, they do. So they're trying to be patient and play it cool with that Seven of Pentacles. At the same time, their insecurity gets the best of them, right? And they checking out things, but they're trying to keep it cool. They're trying to do the right thing and be grounded and patient, you know? Let's get one more. And the Hermit reversed. And trying to keep themselves busy with things that aren't checking your stuff. And I'm not saying they are for sure checking, but this is the Stalker card. And Justice reversed is here. So it's like seeing if there's something that they don't know is going on. But trying to keep it cool, remain patient, you know? So I don't see anything negative here. I don't see any manipulation or anything like that. It just feels like they're just trying to wait it out and be patient. She says she done laughed at this person. Lord. You done laugh at this poor boy. He said, Karma, don't do me like that. Okay. So last call for Kiki Luna, and then I'm going to go ahead and do Rashima Simmons' question. And thank you again, Karma. How does Kenneth feel since Rashima left him alone for months? How does Kenneth feel since Rashima left him alone for months? 3 shuffles. How does Kenneth feel since Rashima left him alone for months? Oops. The Sun reversed and the Death card. The King of Cups reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. So the Nine of Cups reverse card is at the bottom. This could be a person that's easily lonely. They feel lonely very easily because they're emotionally codependent in general. Okay? You are welcome, Karma. Thank you. But the Sun reverse says overall in their life over the past few months, it's like they have no idea where their life is really going in terms of a concrete plan. And they feel a general sense of unhappiness in general daily life. They feel like as far as it goes with you and them, that it's truly over with the Death card here in the upright. And the King of Cups reversed, they're just pretty much emotionally closed off and going through their life. I feel like in the real world, the way they act is kind of like they just try to kind of remain even keel. But on the inside, it's like they're a very lonely person. They have issues around finding happiness within themselves. Both of those cards say that. But they feel like as far as you and them go, that it's a done thing. Like the fat lady has sung. You know how they say it ain't over till the fat lady sings? Well, from this person's perspective, the fat lady has sung her little ass off. So that's what I got, Rashima. So Julia is up. You are welcome, Rashima. Hello again. Thank you for coming. You are welcome. Rashima said I must have sang. My yes or no. Did Gemini's great niece visit him today? Okay. Did the Gemini's great niece visit him today for Julia? 5 shuffles. Did the Gemini's great niece visit him today? 5 shuffles. 2 more. Did the Gemini's great niece visit him today? Thank you, aliens. If you have to get back to what you were doing, I can screenshot that and call them out now. Don't be thinking you got to be stuck in here if you got stuff to do now. 2 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Every one of those feels like a yes, because the Seven of Cups, if it was in the upright, I would say it was unclear. But this would be like a decision, right? So for me, that's a yes. This card in the upright is having to make a decision, going back and forth. In the reverse, this would be a yes. And Ten of Pentacles is representative of the family card, and it's in the upright. So I feel like this is 3 yeses for you, Julia. Julia! I like that little fish you got on your little profile. Good pizza is up. Good pizza. Emily knows she loves pizza. Y'all, the main pizza I like is pineapple. It has pineapple, ham, and black olives on it. Is you here good pizza? Excuse me, I think it's good pizza, great pizza, right? Good pizza, great pizza. Last call, good pizza. Latoya, if you are here, you are up. Hello, may I know if there's any past male energies around or in mine wanting to return? Zodiac signs, if you're able to share. You are welcome, Latoya. Is there any past energy around or in Latoya's energy wanting to return? Let's swap. Let's use this one. 5 shuffles. Is there any past male energies around that wants to return to Latoya? Any past stuff that wants to return to Latoya? I got a feeling. Are you feeling it too? My head is reeling. I'm about to bust loose. Bottled up emotion. It's more than a notion. It starts with an I and ends with a U. Nine of Swords. The Star. Ten of Wands. I do feel like there's a past energy that's showing up in your energy, okay? The only thing is, it's like they're hopeful that this person has hope, because for me, the Star in this situation will be a sign of hope. But you know those kind of people that what I would call an armchair manifester? It's like they see no sign of it being successful because the Three of Wands reversed is at the bottom. It's like all they have is hope. And they got a lot going on in their life, or either it's bogging them down. It's like burdening them, the thought of everything that's going with you. So when I say no, these two would be no cards. It's not because there isn't someone in your energy. It's that it's not showing an action on their part. It's just showing them being hopeful that something could happen and there could be a healing, okay, between you and them. But as far as doing anything about it, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, that would be the no part. It's like they're too burdened and all up in their feels, right? So I hope that helped you, Latoya. All up in their head or something. Alexandra is up. Alexandra. Alexandra. Oh, any zodiac sign. So the star is Aquarius, and then you got the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands, and then the Three of Wands at the bottom. So with the Wands, it could be a fire sign, but the major card that came out was the star card. So I would say basically Aquarius came out the most out of anything. You are welcome. I forgot about that, baby. I'm sorry. I always forget to say the signs because it feels like to me most of the times that anybody could harness any energy, right? But I guess with the majors, it could be that that sign is in their chart. So Aquarius and then the fire sign. Well, then with the Nine of Swords would be like an air sign if that matters. How has my father been feeling around me recently? We have been having a hard time. You are welcome, Latoya. Thank you. Good night to you. I thought you said you. Okay, I thought you said good night. I'm sorry. Thank you, Latoya. Sorry, I was drinking my water. Alright, how has my father been feeling around me recently? We have been having a hard time. How has Alexandra's father been feeling around her recently? They've been having a hard time. 4 shuffles. How has her father been feeling around her recently since they've been having a hard time? For Alexandra. 6 of Cups. Ten of Pentacles reversed. And the Nine of Swords. So this person's got some kind of anxiety or fear showing up with the Nine of Swords, right? Worry. But the key here is the Six of Cups came out as the answer. This is the Sun in Scorpio. And if there's a card that could represent love, in my opinion, you know, like the feeling that you get, the nostalgic, childlike feeling you get with this is the most innocent love ever. So just know the things that are going on, whether this is you or them with this Nine of Swords. Since we asked about him, I'd say it probably is, but there's worries around family issues, or like, let's just say it could be money issues, Ten of Pentacles reversed, or it could be things happening in the family. But the most important thing to know is something you can't buy with money, right? There's definitely a love there that he has for you. He loves you. So that's important, and that's all that matters. I'm not saying that means you have to stick around somebody who it ain't working out with, even if they're family, right? But this is like worried about things that haven't even come to pass yet. A lot of times when you're in the Nine of Swords, it's wrapped up in fears that haven't even manifested. So all you're doing is breathing life into the timeline where the fears manifest. Not you specifically, but people that harness this energy usually are just breathing life into the timeline where the fear they have is manifesting. Hell, I've did it. I should have a plaque on my wall that says, winner of harnessing the Nine of Swords energy, where I manifested all my fears. I've did it. Yes, I have. So I hope that helped you, Alexandra. Magic Empress is up. You're welcome, Alexandra. Magic Empress. Are you here, Magic Empress? Going once, going twice, and sold to the lady in the little black dress. So if she's not here, Queen is up. Will Harry... Okay, you can go after Queen, Magic Empress. Just type away. Will Harry text me in the future? When will he text me? Time frame, please. Alright, so Queen, whoever posts one single question, I'll get it. But if I'm only pulling 3 cards and you telling me 2 questions and I'm having to figure out what the hell it goes to, I'll be pulling out of my ass and telling you some bullshit. So give me 1 question to answer for you, and then I'll pull the 3 cards, okay? So reword it to where it's 1 question, okay? And then I'll get it for you. Marley, if I decide to start my own business this year, how will that go for me and that path I choose? Okay, Queen, I see you. Alright, let me go ahead and get Queens, and then I'll get you Magic Empress, so I won't forget her, because I don't want to mess up and forget her. Will Harry text Queen in the future? 3 more shuffles. Will Harry text Queen in the future? 2 more. Will Harry text Queen in the future? Hangman. Justice. Magician reversed. So to me, with the Hangman and the Justice, I feel like it's going to be a yes. But Hangman, you know that can be like stagnation, right? And the Magician reversed, I would feel like, is a no, honestly. But you got 2 yeses and you got this Magician reversed. I go by the meaning of the card. I can't help myself when I do a yes or no. I just can't. That just makes more sense to me. You don't have to take it if it doesn't resonate. But the Magician reversed is a card that says, don't be easily manipulated by people, okay? And the Justice in the upright is the opposite of the Magician reverse. This is about balance, right? The Magician reverse can be about imbalance or being easily manipulated by someone having you wait for them, Hangman, to manipulate things to go in their favor with the Justice. Doesn't have to be that, but I would just say be mindful of what you allow, because you might deserve better than this person. Because I don't like that Magician reversed. But I do feel like they will reach out, yes, but I feel like it'll be a little bit of a wait. All right, Magic Empress. How will the business go if she... You are welcome, Queen. How will the business go? Hey, Vetus Wilson, you just popped in my head when I text you. I forgot about texting you. If Magic Empress decides to start her own business, 1 more shuffle, how will that go for her in the path that she chooses? I don't know if you were in here earlier, Magic Empress, but the one main thing is it something that sparks your fire, and also at the same time, that's important, but also it's important to be consistent, period. King of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Cups. So, is it possible to be successful in this? I feel like yes. The Ace of Pentacles, whether it's upright or reversed, is not a bad card. This is about the potential of the Ace of Pentacles forming, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles is usually not a very fast forming energy, but it always evolves to the 10 of Pentacles with the proper work and effort and time and all the elements, right? And the 9 of Cups is about a wish fulfillment, but the King of Wands reversed is the first card out. And this sometimes can be an energy that you perceive as someone you can't take seriously. So what it's telling you is in terms of the business, you have got to put your all into it and make that decision. King of Wands in the upright. You got to make that decision and go after what you want and actually, even on the days you don't feel like it, once you commit to that shit, you got to be consistent every day or whenever you're planning on doing it. I don't know. Because the Magician reversed is at the bottom, okay? So this can be someone who's not balanced in their manifesting, because why? They don't have one of the 4 elements going in the right direction. So lead all 4 elements in the right direction. Make sure you at least have a little bit of passion there. That's the Wands. Give it the time and effort and whatever you need to give with the Pentacles, okay? Keep your thoughts positive with the Swords. And then hopefully it'll be something a little bit close to your heart, and that will be the Cups. Because all that mixed together and pointed in the same direction could be a wish fulfillment, but you're just going to have to keep that balance. Thank you, Vetus Wilson. I just remembered. So, yeah, it's there, Magic Empress. You just got to grab it, right? So, Octavia is up. Boop. When I was little, my daddy used to sing this song, and it still makes me laugh to this day. It said, peas and cornbread had a fight. Peas knocked cornbread out of sight. That gives me the craziest mental picture, okay? Like, I don't know where he got that from. Are you here, Octavia? All right. There's only 7 in here, so probably not. So we're going to say Cocoa. Shimmy is up. Shimmy Cocoa Puff. If you hear, you are up. Oh, it is, Alien? So it's a real song? I thought he made that shit up when I was little. Okay. When I see him again, I need to ask him where the hell he get that from. It's probably like his grandma or something. Peas and cornbread had a fight. Peas knocked cornbread out of sight. Alright. So Shimmy Cocoa Puff must have hit the road too. So LZ, you are up. If you're here, you are up. We're going to burn through these jokers. Oh, there she is. How does JRM feel about the rest I sent him? I told him I'm busy tonight with my man, just being petty. You know what, Shimmy Cocoa Puff? Out of love, never, if you don't want to take what I'm saying out of love, then just set it aside and pretend I didn't say it. But if you be petty with someone and you have the thought and the intention to be petty, all it's going to do is come back around, even if it doesn't come back around from JRM, and you're going to be dealing with petty. You know what I mean? So don't do that to yourself. 3 shuffles. What are JRM's feelings about the rest that she sent him? 3 shuffles. And then I'll get you LZ. Beans and Cornbread song by Timpani 5. Oh my God, I gotta go find that. Oh my gosh. 4 of Cups reversed. 2 more. The World reversed. You are welcome, LZ. Beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans knocked cornbread out of sight. Cornbread said, now that's alright. Meet me on the corner tomorrow night. I'll be ready. I'll be ready tomorrow night. That's what Beans said to Cornbread. I'll be ready tomorrow night. Oh my God. Queen of Wands. So this person, from their perspective, even though they may feel like you have someone else, they still feel a sense of unfinished business with the World in the reverse. And at the same time, it's like they're torn because they feel as if whatever opportunity was there for you and them is a missed opportunity now in this moment. That's how they perceive it. The Four of Cups reversed. And the Queen of Wands said, however, they're still very physically attracted to you. They still really are drawn to you, pulled to you, and they feel the unfinished business. But from their perspective, like I said, they sense like there's some sort of missed opportunity between you and them. So that's what I got, Shimmy Cocoa Puff. All right. I'd like to know what is up. This is for LZ. I'd like to know what is up with the lack of communication with the ex Libra and me. Sometimes I feel like he avoids me, but lately I feel like he's trying to send me messages via memes. You are welcome, Shimmy Cocoa Puff. All right, LZ fan, I want you to go to this YouTube channel whenever you leave here. But you can stay here long as you want, of course, but you need to go watch. I'm typing it. Sammy Ingram. Because the way your situation sounds to me, it doesn't seem like you have a toxic connection that you're trying to get back into your life. It feels like someone that if both of y'all were in the best place energetically, okay, I feel like y'all be a good match. Only because I've done a lot of questions from you before. So I think that channel would help you. You probably already know who I'm talking about, but I think it would. All right, 4 shuffles for LZ. She said, I thought she was going to talk about Picklehead. Usually I do. All right, let's do LZ. What is up with the lack of communication with the ex Libra and LZ? Vita said, I know we hear about Dylan James every damn day. Y'all, what the reason why I push him all the time is I know it's annoying, but you know how whenever you come across a YouTube channel that actually you can point to results in your life by following it. And I think the thing with the manifesting and all that, I feel like everybody's different. So sometimes like the Dylan James stuff might help me, but then someone else could try it and it may not help them. But if they go to a different channel, you know, but when somebody be making a difference, I'm like, y'all gotta check this out. Oh, Dylan James. He need to pay me to be a sponsor, right? He's the best. Oh, you listen to him too, Vita. See there? He's a good, I just love him. He's awesome. He like helped me figure out how to dig down and find a little power. Come out of my comfort zone and be a little scared, you know? 6 of Pentacles reversed. The World reversed. So since I know they're a Libra just because of the questions and stuff, 6 of Pentacles. This can be a Libra card. It's just like the minor arcana of the Libra. So it came out first in the reverse. So the main thing here is there's an imbalance with this person. It's nothing to do personally directly with you, okay? It's just that they're imbalanced. So that's the exact message I was getting before I pulled the cards. I don't know if you really caught it when I said it, but it's like they feel like someone who, if they were in their balanced energy and you were in your balanced energy, y'all would vibe very well. But it feels like there's an imbalance or something going on. Whether this is this person's money, or it's something to do with their job, or it's something to do with their home life. I don't know what the thing is, but there's something out of balance here, and it's something that's major enough. It came out as the answer. The first card out is an imbalance, okay? And then with the World reversed coming out next, this is telling me that even if y'all are not talking, you can bet that you're in his energy because he feels that strong sense of unfinished business. Let me get one more card and then I'll tell you about it. The Death reverse. That's the same as the World reverse. This is like wanting some sort of reconciliation. But the thing that that feeling of unfinished business does, in this case, I feel like if both people would get balanced and come back together with a new energy, it could actually be successful, only because of the questions you've asked me in the past. And I don't remember everybody's readings every time, but when I do a lot of questions for a person, sometimes I do. And it just seems like wrong place, wrong time, imbalance on one or both sides, right? And this unfinished business, though, in other situations, it just hit me. So why humans feel that sense of unfinished business a lot of times, it's because we're still tied to a person. The unfinished business is usually some sort of healing we need to do. And it's simple, it's just not easy. So 3 steps, right? When this card comes out, there's 3 steps to it. Accept it. Even if you blindly accept it, that's the first step. We can all blindly accept it. If we let ourselves accept that it happened for some reason that helped you, even if it was the shittiest thing ever. If your car broke down and your house burned down and you lost your job and you had 1 red sock and 1 blue sock all in the same day. If you could accept that all those things happen for a positive reason when you feel unfinished business, you'll pull in a positive timeline, and then it'll be revealed to you via your higher self. You'll get some sort of light bulb moment, right? And then you'll say, oh, I see why that had to happen. Light bulb moment. You're a creator of your world. You assign the meaning any freaking way, right? So whatever you choose the meaning to be is it. You are creating this shit as you go. It's like a wing it process, right, in life. So then you can become grateful for the situation. And even if you come back around to the person, it's a whole new energy. You've transmuted that shit. So I feel like there's that energy there, but there's also something going on with this person in terms of balance. So I hope that helped you, LZ. What did you say about it? Oh, you listened to him too. Have you listened to him while you sleep before, Vetus? I'm just curious to know. I literally bought some freaking $200 Apple AirPods. Well, they were like $175 or something like that, to be able to listen to him while I sleep in the bed. And it was a lot easier because my earbuds were connected to my phone with a cord for months. And I'm like, I bought me some for Christmas. Bought myself some. You are welcome, LZ. Thank you. Okay, Ishwarya. I always mess that one up, I think. Ishwarya, you are up. If you're still here, I agree, aliens. I literally use them every day. So at work, I'm on the phone a lot with because I work in one location and then we have a couple different stores. So they'll call me, but I work by myself at the store I'm at. So basically, I just keep one in all day. And then if somebody calls, I answer it, and I can still be working at my desk with them on the phone. And it really helps a lot. Okay, Ishwarya. My mom will meet Saeed this Saturday. How will the meeting go? 5 shuffles. And you're not an iPhone person, aliens? I never would have knew that. Yeah, because what you do is you keep one in, and then when that one about dies, your other one's charged, and you just swap it out. It'd be great. And that way you can still hear what's going on around you if you listen to music and stuff. You don't like iPhones. I'm about to fall out my chair. You an Android woman. 2 more shuffles. How will this meeting go between Saeed and Ishwarya's mommy? I can't even hardly work in Android, which all I've ever had is an iPhone, so. Knight of Wands. Yeah, the AirPods I have, I just use my iPhone charger for them. The Hierophant and the Page of Cups. I feel like it's going to be actually enjoyable, okay? So you need to come back like next week and let me know, or Saturday night maybe, and let me know if this works out the way the cards say. With the Knight of Wands energy, based on the question you're asking me, this is a very light, playful, passionate energy, right? With the Hierophant card, and it's your mother meeting a prospective person, that feels just fine to me, like he would pass the test, right? And then the Page of Cups, this is a light-hearted energy as well, especially for somebody meeting someone for the first time. Now, if I was asking about how potential commitment, if you've been with someone for 6 months and that came out, it would be different. So every time a card comes out, for me, it's based on the question and how the energy is applied. So here it looks very positive. 3 positive cards. So you have to come back and let me know Saturday night or Sunday when I'm live if it played out that way. I feel like she will definitely take to this person. Taboo is up. Tie to the boo is up. How's Abdul feeling about me and everything going on with us? Good deal, Ishwarya. And also keep your positive thoughts assuming till Friday. Do the robotic affirming that people say work for some people. Like a 5-word affirmation that every time you're bored, go back to it. Every time you start to think worrying thoughts, go back to it. Even if you have bad emotions in the moment. The meeting this weekend is going to be popping. That's simple to remember. The meeting this weekend is going to be popping. But don't say it out loud. Just loop it in your head. You'll be good. You got this. You are welcome. Oh, let me tell you something, aliens. When you make tacos, you got to put sour cream, black olives, and sweet corn in it. Because I make like a taco salad with mine. You're going to make me have to go make some tomorrow. You are welcome, Ishwarya. You don't even like it in tacos, though? It be popping. That's what be popping. What are Abdul's feelings about Sweet Taboo and everything going on with them? 2 more shufflers. Oh, okay, aliens. I know what you're saying. One more shuffler. Tacos is the best. I need some tacos in my life. Like, the one at home tastes better than, like, I just like home tacos better. And they really ain't even that hard to make. You just gotta buy, like, so many different things to put in it to make it complete, in my opinion. What do you be putting in yours, aliens? How's Abdul feeling about Sweet Taboo and everything going on with them? Yes, I do. I make it, but I don't put them little nasty ass green peas in my shepherd's pie. You know what I'm talking about? I just put cheese, hamburger meat, and mashed potato. And I make like layers. Really thin layers. Like a thin layer of hamburger meat, a thin layer of mashed potatoes, and a thin layer of shredded sharp cheese. And then start over. A thin layer of hamburger meat, a thin like that. And it's good. That's like one of Gage's, my son that's 16, that's like one of his favorite things. Because I can't cook a whole lot of stuff, but he says I can cook that. Hangman reversed. Because I really don't like cooking, honestly. Nine of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This feels like a stagnant energy in some sort of way, Sweet Taboo. And I think the main thing with the first card out being Hangman reversed is like, this person is not an open-minded person willing to see things from your perspective. So if there's something going on that you see it one way and you're aware that he sees it another way, it's like, it's almost like on this topic, he's being very small-minded in some sort of way. Because with it in the upright, that's seeing things from another perspective, opening up your mind, seeing someone else's point of view. And in the reverse, it's not. But the thing is, the Nine of Cups reversed is here. That can be a clingy energy. It can also be the energy of loneliness or basic emotional codependence, where a person puts too much responsibility on a person that's outside of them for their emotional stability. I'm not saying they do that all the time, but lately, whatever this is, maybe it doesn't resonate. But the Nine of Cups reverse says that's like some sort of blockage that really needs to be worked on. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it can make you feel like you're going in circles, but it's because this person won't open their mind up and see it from your perspective. You are welcome. You are welcome. Oh yeah, you can do it. But don't put them nasty green peas in there, aliens. This is what you do to make it. You get you like 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and you brown it really good, and in like a frying pan by itself. You brown the hamburger meat, and then I put like not Worcestershire, but A1 steak sauce on the meat while I'm browning it in the frying pan, and salt and pepper. Drain the grease off and put it back in the frying pan and brown it again, because not to burn it, but just to cook make sure all the grease is out of it. And probably get ground chuck so it won't be so fatty. So then once you've browned the hamburger meat and strained out the grease, you can set that to the side and do like a half a bag of potatoes, cube them up, and boil them until they're like maybe 15-20 minutes until they're soft. Drain the water off the potatoes, put butter, salt, and pepper to like how you like it. Mash them up really good. So then you got a bowl of mashed potatoes, you got a bowl of ground up hamburger meat, and then buy you a bag of sharp cheddar cheese, or either you can also grate your own cheese if you want to, but I just cheat a lot of times and buy it already shredded. And then get you like the rectangular casserole dish. Spread your meat out. Just try to do it thin enough so everything will be enough for 2 layers, because it tastes better when you layer it. Spread the hamburger meat out on the bottom layer, then spread the mashed potatoes over the hamburger meat, and then sprinkle the cheese, and do it 2 layers, and then do it again with the hamburger meat, the potatoes, and the cheese. So you'll have 2 layers of each ingredient, and then you put it in the oven on 375 for 30 minutes. And if your cheese doesn't look completely melted, all the stuff's already done anyway. You can broil it for like 2 or 3 minutes to brown the top, and you will love me for it. There you go. Shepherd's pie is good. Doll face is up. Okay. I'm trying to think of something else because I don't know how to cook that good. So I'm just being honest because I don't enjoy cooking really. That's probably why I never really learned how to cook a lot of stuff. Is there anything that Spirit needs Dollface Diva to know right now? 5 shuffles. Is there anything that Spirit needs Doll-Faced Diva to know right now? It'll be good. Just if you look up a recipe, the only thing bad about doing that is most people put them little nasty ass green peas in it. I mean, if you like them, they're good. I just don't like them little green peas, them things. It just don't go in the mashed potatoes to me. That just don't mix. I don't know. Is there anything that Spirit needs doll-faced diva to know right now? Two of Cups. Look at you. Me neither, alien, so just stick to that. Yeah, don't put them things in there. But you'll see them in the recipes. Ten of Swords reversed. And the Strength in the upright. Underlying energy is the Seven of Cups reversed. So it feels like to me that it could be romantic, but this feels like balancing of your masculine and feminine energy. It came out first. Also, it can be romantic. I'm not saying it's not, because the Seven of Cups reversed is at the bottom, okay? And this is about being clear that you only want one person. So if this is a reading about romance, it's going to be someone that you're not questioning if it's your person, because the Seven of Cups is reversed. But the main message here is saying, like, you've been on a hell of a path, right? Strength in the Ten of Swords reversed. You don't get to the Ten of Swords reversed easily, because when you get here, you were in the Ten of Swords in the upright, okay? But it's in the reverse now, and it's made you a lot stronger and helped mold you into whoever you are today with whatever you've been through. And you got it in the reverse, so you're actively working on that little 3-step healing process, whether you know it or not, okay? So you're learning to accept and understand and be grateful for where you are. You're like to the point where you're appreciating your journey, which is by default balancing out your masculine and feminine side with this Two of Cups energy. Therefore, cutting through the confusion at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups reversed, and with all that happening inside of you, a direct manifestation in the outside world, a projection from inside to outside into the 3D, will most likely unfold in the very near future of a Two of Cups connection that you're sure about, as well as it's not going to be someone who has multiple options. So if someone around comes like that, just keep it moving and don't worry about it. Also, a Leo person could be significant, but I feel like this is more about the journey you've been on, and the person is created for you, and the balance you've achieved. You've done a lot of healing. So I hope that helped you, Doll-Faced Diva. Well, then it's about you. That's you then. You are the Leo. I got you. You are welcome. Thank you. Intuitive is up. Hey, y'all know how they say like Virgo people are, not all of them, but I'm just saying one of the tendencies of a Virgo is to be like very organized and very like, y'all know what I mean. So my 10th house, which is about like your career and stuff at work, like I don't know if it is for sure. I don't know about astrology that much, but I know that Virgo is around my 10th house because I'm a Scorpio and a Sag rising. And I wonder if that's why I'm so annoying to work with, because I'm always like, it has to be perfect. You know how Virgos will do that in general about their life? Like maybe their house needs to be perfect, or their car or something like that. That just came to me today, and I was like, I wonder if that's true. But that's how I am at work when it comes to like the stuff I do in my office. Like I want the files to be a certain way. I really don't even like nobody helping me, but actually that's not a good thing. I need to learn to work past that and work as a team, you know? But I'd rather just do it myself because I want it to be a certain way, and I feel like that's because Virgo is in my 10th house. So I need to learn to master that at work. Yes, I agree. They are chilled. Like I had one Virgo, he was like just a really good friend, and he would help me chill out because I'd be too uptight. Hey, Aaron, how are you? You can donate, boo. Intuitive, if you are not here, Nirvana is up. Intuitive or Nirvana? You are welcome, Aaron. Thank you. I need to learn to be more like an earth sign. Not all the way, but I'm just saying, like, I've been trying. I put it this way. I'm working on it, and I am truly getting better at it. When it comes to, like, being consistent with things and stuff like that, all the boring quote-unquote things about an earth sign, I need to learn to have that more. Get my shit together, you know? Maybe that is what it means. Is that what it means, aliens, keeping you grounded? What are Jarrett's feelings and thoughts he would like to say to Nirvana, but don't or won't say? 3 shuffles. What are Jarrett's feelings and thoughts that he would like to say to Nirvana, but he doesn't say? One more shuffle. What are Jarrett's feelings and thoughts that he would like to say to Nirvana, but he don't or won't say? What are Jarrett's... Ooh, what was that? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, aliens, that's for real though. Like, the stuff that the earth sign, like their qualities that they naturally have, it takes work for me. Because I have like 5 placements in Scorpio. And then a Sagittarius rising. So none of that's really like earthy at all, you know? The only thing that's earthy in my chart is my north node is Taurus. That's it. So basically, probably my life's journey is to harness Taurus energy, probably, if I want to evolve. So you got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles reversed here, Nirvana. Let's get one more. Knight of Swords. The Fool is at the bottom with the Strength card and the Judgment. So, something to do with like this whole like long-term thing. Like if you want, I don't know if you want something long-term with this person. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, it's like either this person has a very low self-concept when it comes to like pairing up with a person and having a long-term situation with them, or they just feel like too many things have happened between you and them, and it's like making it where there's some sort of like there's no cohesion here for long-term commitment. If it's not the thing that something has already happened, then it feels like it would be more like they just don't feel like they have what it takes inside, not with just you, but anyone, for like a long-term stable marriage that's fully emotionally, you know, there. Like the 2 10s in the reverse, it's like there's something here that they feel like they don't either add up, or something has happened between y'all. And then I feel like at times they're back and forth on that, because the Fool card is here with the Strength. That's underneath the bottom. This is about leaps of faith and taking action forward. And then the Strength card is about resisting the temptation to do so and holding back. Then the Knight of Swords is here at the top. This is about being really emotionally detached, and also a person with the Knight of Swords energy can speak before they think and say something that can be kind of asshole-ish at times. So I hope that helped you, Nirvana. I don't know if I picked up that correctly or not, but that's what I got. Thank you, Aaron. My midhaven is Taurus, and my Mars is Taurus. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't even know exactly off the top of my head what my Mars is, but I know I have 5 placements in freaking Scorpio. Can you tell me about the person who is coming towards me? You mentioned it a few days ago. Okay. 5 shuffles. You're welcome, Nirvana. Tell us about the person who is coming towards Aaron that I mentioned a few days ago. Tell us about the person that is coming towards Aaron that I mentioned a few days ago. All right, one more. Tell us about the person that is coming towards Aaron that I mentioned a few days ago. Ooh, the Death reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Wow. The Sun reversed. The Chariot reversed. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Now, with an Empress card for me, yes, it's divine feminine energy, but when we're pulling on a person coming towards you, the main message here is no matter who or what comes towards you, there's one specific path. In this case, it would be person. That if they come towards you based on the timelines you're pulling forward now, there's room for a lot of growth and evolution on your side and there. It's like this would be someone you could grow together with whenever the Empress is here. But honestly, I feel like this is two separate energies because you have the Death reversed. I feel like the Sun goes with the Aces. But you got the Death reversed and the Chariot reversed. So I don't know, you're probably already aware of this, but there's someone who still hasn't moved on from you. Now, hasn't moved on can mean more than one thing. Some people, if they haven't moved on, it's because they still want to try a long-term connection with someone. They want that person back. Some people, when they haven't moved on, right, they're still hung up. It's on the hurt or the pain that took place between you and that person. So either way it goes, there's a person showing up in your energy, whether you're aware or not. But I also feel like there's someone that you haven't met yet with the Sun reversed. I don't feel like it's been, the path with this person is not revealed to you yet. I don't feel like, if you have met them, you haven't actually given it a chance in that sort of way. In like a loving kind of way. Because the Sun reversed is there. Like it's unclear. This hasn't manifested yet. But the two Aces shows me, when you combine that with the Empress, this is like a grounded, stable beginning. Someone who would be willing to take it slow and like actually get to know you as a person, right? And the Ace of Cups is the energy of being emotionally available. Not being toxic with being available, not being clingy, but actually something where they take it slow and get to know you as a whole ass person while being in a loving energy. So two Aces is a very positive sign for someone coming towards you. With the Empress attached to it, there's room for you to grow as a person and them as well. So I'm surprised the Three of Pentacles isn't here. This is the kind of power couple feeling to me. So I don't know if you have any idea who this is, but it just feels like a person you don't know of yet. Or this is like futuristic to you. But there's also something here. And if this is your energy, something you haven't let go of in terms of hurt, then the message is you got to take them damn annoying ass 3 steps that I preach about. If it's something you haven't let go of that hurt you, accept that it happened for a good reason, even if you don't know what the freaking reason is. And when you truly accept it, you'll be shown the reason, and the reason will be positive. It'll have you on a positive path, and then you'll understand it. And this energy can be in the upright, and you can become grateful. At that point, you've transmuted it, and you won't bring any baggage into whatever this is that you don't quite see yet. Yeah, we can clarify the Death reversed. I feel like it goes with this Chariot reversed. Something you haven't quite moved past, right? When this is in the upright, you're kicking ass and taking names as far as moving forward. Okay, so tell us, I feel like these is a person, whether it's you or someone you've dealt with. Okay. Can we clarify the death reversed? Clarify the death reversed. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups would have been someone in terms of emotionally immature. So when this happened, okay, whatever this energy is describing, that could be how the hurt happened. I'm just really giving you examples, but the energy can apply to whatever's happened in your life. So maybe you were at a time when you were emotionally immature, or you dealt with someone emotionally immature. Whatever it is, there's unresolved energy. The Death reversed and the Chariot reversed. It's not like it's going to be detrimental because there's 2 aces in the upright, but just so you're consciously aware to work on them, or either know that there's a person coming back towards you that was emotionally immature that won't mature for a while. It'll take pigs to fly. You see the pig? For them to become emotionally mature. Either way, I feel like this is past and this is new. And when I say new, I just feel like it hasn't been revealed to you yet. Sun reversed. You're welcome, Aaron. So you got another one up here. Will the Reiki be enough to heal the damage done to my third eye, or will I need more healing? All right, Aaron. I just thought of a yes, I will answer both of those, but I want to tell you this channel before I forget. It's this channel that's not Reiki, but it's called Everyday Masters, and he does some sort of energetic healing, but it's not Reiki. You need to look him up when you get off here. He does like distance sessions and stuff. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Gage didn't even eat his Chick-fil-A. Gage. Gage. You got a chicken sandwich in here on the table. I had to get a bite of my sandwich. I'm sorry. And if you like follow his stuff, the Everyday Masters guy, he says you can learn to pull the frequency in yourself with your hands. All right, let me look at this second question. Will the Reiki be enough to heal the damage done to my third eye? Will the Reiki be enough to heal the damage done to Aaron's third eye? 3 more shuffles. Will the Reiki be enough to heal the damage done to Aaron's third eye? I'll do your next one as a yes or no, since we pull 5 cards, Aaron, about mech. And that way, since 5's an odd number, you know, if we get more yeses than nos or whatever. And that way we'll see. Will the Reiki be enough to heal the damage done to Aaron's third eye? I thought one would pop out eventually. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed. Ain't you the one that gets the star card all the time? Remind me if I'm correct. You get the star card, don't you, all the time? 2 more. Yep. You get the star card all the time. I know your story now completely because you're the star card lady. I remember the other night we did like 5 questions and you got it every single time in a different deck and everything. What is that? Where did you get it from? It looks like fuzz. No, that looked like fuzz. I mean, strength card. These feel like yeses, the Reiki would be enough. The Fool in the reverse, because the only reason why I'm saying that is when a star card comes out, it can be about healing, especially with the question we asked, okay? The Strength, the Star, and the Queen of Swords, to me, I would say yes. Because your third eye also helps you in terms of being in Queen of Swords energy. So this kind of question I'm not really good at sometimes, I feel like, when people ask stuff like this. But the Queen of Swords with your third eye, it would help you cut through truth, right? And then the Ace of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed, I gotta see what that is. Because I feel like the main thing, if the Reiki helps with your third eye, it's more about if you decide it's going to, because that's how freaking powerful we are. So it's going to help for you to believe that it will heal your third eye. Because the Ace of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed can be like doubts and thoughts that are you're thinking that are on the other end of the spectrum, so to speak. I'm going to get one more card about these two. But these feel like inner conversations or your mental diet. So just stay very logical and clear-headed in terms of when you think of the Reiki healing. As far as your intentions in general, that it's going to be just fine and just enough. And I feel like it will be the Star with the Strength. But let me clarify this one. The High Priestess. Now, for any card to come out, for me to be sure of telling you a yes, with the third eye, which is about your intuition, you know what I mean? Like you picking up what they putting down in the astral realm, okay? But the High Priestess came out in the upright. So, yeah. I say yes, yes, absolutely yes. Intuitive, I think you're like behind on the chat or something. Alright, we got to get, and thank you again, Aaron. Let me get your last one. Okay. I think you're behind, Intuitive. I want to change the... Okay, let me see. Got it. I understand what you're saying. Can you tell me... Let me tell her she missed her turn earlier. Alright. So you want to change the question. Can you tell me about Mech's intentions and thoughts about me? Okay. Let's do this deck. It's always fun. 6 shuffles. Oh, did she miss her? Well, maybe you didn't. Did she miss her turn, aliens? I thought I called her name out and she missed. If not, I'm going to do Aaron's donations and then I'll get you. I thought I called your name and you missed your turn, baby. Alright. Mech's intentions and thoughts about Aaron. What are Mech's intentions and thoughts about Aaron? 3 more shuffles. What are Mech's intentions and thoughts about Aaron? Alright, I gotta do one more. Intuitive, if you can hear me and you're still in here, once I get Aaron's donation, I'll do your question. But I just thought that. I might be wrong. The Devil reversed. Max intentions and thoughts about Aaron. The Magician. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Underlying energy is the Nine of Wands. And then the Three of Pentacles. And the Sun card. Then the Nine of Swords. I had to do it. So the Devil reverse comes out first here, saying that this person would like to make some sort of amends or make something happen with you. And it's because they hold a lot of emotion. They may not take a lot of action, but because the King of Cups, he's not action filled. You know what I mean? I'm on Erin right now, Maverick, because she donated, and then I'll start on the list. But I'll put y'all's names in there when y'all can go, okay? Give me just a second. But this person has emotion, right? So basically, it's the last card out. Maybe that's something they have thought on, like they have come to that conclusion. Because the Knight of Swords can also be like a sudden thought that's hit them, or a sudden assumption they've come to, maybe in the last little bit of time, whether it's a week, a month, a day. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed, even in the reverse, isn't a bad card. This is about someone acknowledging to themselves on a mental level that they have emotions and that there's a potential here for something. Now, whether they actually take the action, the Magician is here. It's like the energy is favorable, but are they going to let their worries, doubts, and fears overtake them is the question. Because the Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Wands. And to me, that's like worry, doubt, and fear. When it's together, the Three of Pentacles and the Sun card, it's like they feel this energy of you and them make a very good team. Whether you do or not, doesn't matter. They just feel like you and them make a very good team, and like it would be a very happy situation if you came together, worked together in general on a situation that involves emotion. The Devil reverse says they want to make something right, though. Like I said, that's the main thing. That's like their energy towards you. When they think of you, it's like doing what they need to do to make it right, seeing potential there. But I just don't see a lot of action because I see doubt and fear on the bottom of the deck. So that's the only thing. And also maybe could be some confusion either, because even under that was the Seven of Cups. I don't feel like that's saying a million options to choose from. I feel like the doubt and the fear inside of this person causes confusion. They do it all to themselves. It's all what's going on in their thoughts. With the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. But the main message is about making something right with the Devil reversed. So I don't know if anything happened with y'all, but that Devil reversed. That's okay, Aaron. You go for it, boo. I'm finna bite my chicken sandwich. Let me look back up here while you type in another one, because I want to see if I already called Intuitive and Nirvana. Alright. I might not have. Now I feel bad. Let me tell them. If they're still here, I'll just tell them they can go. I think I skipped them. I didn't. Thank y'all. I need to get my life together then. Intuitive missed and Nirvana is done. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, thank you, Aaron. So Joan is up. And then I'll get Aaron's donation. Joan, if you're here, baby, you are up, right? Thank y'all for keeping me straight. That is so brave, Aaron. You sent him a letter. That's putting the ball in his court, right? All right, Joan says, "Hey Marley, I underwent training for beauty and hairdressing as my home service side hustle. That is great. Will I be prosperous in this side hustle when I still have a full-time job abroad? Thank you, love. You are welcome." All right, tell us about the energy of Joan's side hustle. Ooh, that was the full reverse, but I'm not going to take it because I got 2 more shuffles. Tell us about the energy around Knight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands. So this tells me the Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom. This tells me that there is like victory and success. If you're asking about a side hustle and the Ten of Pentacles comes out, to me, that's a message that says there's definitely money to be made, but it's going to probably take away from some sort of area of your life in terms of Knight of Wands reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, some sort of like social engagements you may have or something, because that fire energy that you normally put towards like enjoyable things in general that don't make you money, you're going to have to harness that energy in this Queen of Wands and go after this side hustle thing. And it may cut you out of certain social things, but if you love doing it, just make time, small little times for those things, but at the same time, just be aware of what you need to kind of give up to get on that path and be serious about it. Because when you have a side hustle and a main job, it's like you definitely have to have the main job, right? And you basically want to, if you're wanting to make the side hustle the main one, well, you keep the main job and you start paddling the boat up there to the side hustle. So that way you can just step over from one boat to the other. But with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, as long as you go after it, you remain consistent and grounded and stable with the actions you take towards it. Ten of Pentacles says, absolutely, it'll be awesome. The only thing you're maybe going to have to lose out on or miss out on is just your perspective in that. Is some sort of social things you may do, if any. But really, you're going to have to be laser focused, so to speak. But I think, yes, you're going to be fine. You are welcome, Joan. Okay, let me get Aaron's question. What is Spirit's advice when it comes to Mech? I would like for him to be the person that comes forward. I already sent him a letter telling him how I felt. My advice, I know you want the cards pulled and I'm going to pull them. But if I had already wrote a letter and laid it all out on the table for this person, I would assume in my heart and mind, over and over, he's reaching out, he wants to talk to me, and it's his turn. Because you love you enough to prove to the universe you've already did it, you've already let him know and laid it out. You know what I mean? But we're going to pull the cards, but I'm just saying. Alright, what is Spirit's advice for Aaron when it comes to Mech? 6 shuffles. I'm with you, Aaron. 6 shuffles. You don't have to, aliens, because I only got 4 left. If you need to break, you go on ahead. What is Spirit's advice for Aaron when it comes to Meg? Oops. One more. What is Spirit's advice for Aaron when it comes to Meg? Are you saying, I guess what I'm saying is, are there still blockages between us? Okay, boo, I got you. That goes back to that whole thing when people like to throw shit at you while you're climbing the mountain. I don't know why, but I want to change the deck. So let's just do 4 shuffles on this one. Three more shuffles. Are there still blockages between Aaron and Nick? Or what is the energy dynamic right now? Let's just lay it all out, whatever we need to see. What is the energy dynamic right now between Aaron and Meg in terms of blockages, what she needs to know or see, what is going on? We want the nitty gritty. The Tower. So we got the Tower card, the Judgment reversed, Queen of Wands. I just thought of it like this. You know those little Taki chips? They're really hot. Like my kids eat them. And it feels like fire ants are biting my tongue when I eat them, right? So I'll eat like 3 or 4 and then I'll drink some water because they're just tearing me up because I'm not good with spicy food. And then I turn around and keep eating them because they're good in some weird way. That's what I feel like when I look at these 3 cards. The Tower, the Judgment reversed, and the Queen of Wands. So let me keep going. I hope that made sense. If not, then just ignore it. But that's literally what came to my mind when I eat them hot ass Taki chips. 7 of Cups. Five of Pentacles reversed. The 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. It feels like this person has some sort of like feeling abandoned. Even if you didn't abandon this person, I feel like whatever happened between y'all with the Tower as the first card out and the 5 of Pentacles, it's reversed in the moment. But it's like they're doing things to cope with the abandonment feeling, okay? Like breaking down their ego, so to speak. Is something happened here and it like hurt their ego, right? Tower. They had a Tower moment. The 7 of Cups says they may like try and look around or scan around for people that could replace you with the 7 of Cups. But the problem is they still feel tied to you. 9 of Pentacles reversed can be like the person who's not even single. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is still feeling that sense of tied to you. They're very drawn to you, but at the same time, there's something here with their ego that was hurt, okay? I don't know if the story, I'm just saying, unless they feel like they don't add up, that could be it. That can hurt your ego. They could feel hurt, wronged, betrayed, feel like they hurt you, so they can't come back around because they can't live up to what they need to make it right properly. Whatever it is, it's a Tower and a 5 of Pentacles. But to try and come out of the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups is here, scanning around to see if there's something else that could replace you. But the problem is they're drawn to you with the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's like energetically they don't even feel single to do that. Energetically, I'm just saying. And also the Seven of Cups can talk about confusion, right? And it's like maybe they don't even know the steps they need to take to do what they need to do. But it's because they're not in a good headspace. It's nothing you've done wrong or right. It's just like they are not thinking clearly with it. Like they're more worried about trying to compensate for a hurt ego here. Five of Pentacles reversed. Something hurt this person, or maybe they hurt you and now they don't feel up to par. You see what I'm saying? Okay, is any of this related to what Lisa did? All right, let me get a different deck, okay? Is any of this... Because the Tower was like the answer with the first card out, and that's pretty intense when that card comes out first in the upright. So it's like something here is, even if it's something inside of them, but they feel like... All right, is any of this related to what Lisa did? We're going to do it as a yes or no with 5 cards, and then hopefully that way if we get more yeses than nos, we'll know. Five shuffles. Is any of this related to what Lisa did? Because that's the other factor. I just healed the problems she caused. Okay. 2 more shuffles. Is any of this related to what Lisa did for Aaron and Meg, based on the last cards we just pulled? Is any of this in relation to what Lisa did for Aaron and Meg, based on the last cards we just pulled? What was that? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Girl, we just need to pull this card out of every deck that I pull for you. Oh, God. I'm not mad, Maverick. You're going to be next in line. Joan just went, and they got me straight intuitive. So I saw your question, but you missed. And then, what was the other person? Nirvana, I answered hers, but you wasn't in here when I called your name. So that's what it was. You missed, and I answered Nirvana. And then I did Joan. And now Maverick will be after my donations. So I'm not mad. Why y'all think I'm mad? Because I got a big mouth. 6 of Pentacles in the upright. So far, the 10 of Pentacles reversed in terms of a yes or no would be a no for me. The star in the upright, I read that as a yes. If it's in the reverse, I read it as a no. When the 6 of Pentacles is upright, I read it as a yes. Reverse, I read that as a no. But also, I want to look at what the cards actually mean as well. But that's just the way I do, like yes or no. You are welcome, Maverick. The moon reversed. This feels like a yes. Whenever the moon's in the upright, I see it as a no. Because for me, confusion, unknown is a no. This is a yes. Like letting things out, being revealed. So far we got 1 no and 3 yeses if we're reading it that way. Alright, one more. 2 of Wands reversed is about making a solid decision or a yes. In the upright, it would be a no because you're at a crossroads. So 4 yeses and 1 no. To me, the answer is yes. There's a 5 of Wands at the bottom. This feels like a card about drama, underlying drama that could have happened between you and this person. And that could have contributed to the 10 of Pentacles reversed, you know. Destroying that foundational part. Like, if it hadn't formed all the way yet, the drama got in the way. So I feel like short answer, is basically all yeses, and the meanings of the cards even goes the same way. I feel like, yes, there was some sort of drama, underlying drama in the situation. But that doesn't mean it's not ever repairable, but it does mean that whatever happened, I feel like that person you asked about, Nancy, was that her name? Oh God, there's people in here trying to tell me about what I do with my cards and how I cleanse them and all this bullshit. If you feel like my cards ain't cleansed, then you don't have to come in here, boo. It's okay. I don't understand where that question came from. Why you in keyboard warrior mode? Go pick on somebody else. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Me assuming I'm used to assholes coming in here and telling me what to do. So I just use like Palo Santo usually when I cleanse my cards, because Sage seems to be more like it cleanses it, but from what I've just learned over the time, it doesn't really transmute the energy. It just clears it out of here, and I don't know where it's going. So I like the feeling I get better. My intuition just says use Palo Santo, so I burn that and clean my cards. If you're not trying to be mean, I'm sorry. That's me being a butthole because I'm used to assholes on here. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, but you know how it is with trolls, right? So you understand why I'm like getting all defensive. Yeah, I don't ever use crystals. I just tote crystals a lot. Like randomly, like I might tote crystal in my bra for 2 weeks straight and then might not tote none. I just like go with the flow. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, can E heal the damage Lisa caused to Meg? All right, let me see what we're going to use. I'm sorry I was being grumpy, Dreamy Piscean. I really am. I feel bad now. 5 shuffles. But there's some people that come in here. They don't do it very often, but I shouldn't assume stuff. That's how it makes an ass out of me, right? That made an ass out of me. I feel bad. Can E heal the damage that Lisa caused to Meg? And when I say that she caused the damage, the way I was reading those cards, Aaron, it feels like that was the root of the issue or the stick that stirred the pot of drama. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That's the way it felt like with the cards that came out. The stick that stirred the pot of shit, right? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? If people try to do that sideways shit to you, if you start to feel any kind of negative shit coming up underneath your conscious awareness, you go on ahead and say out loud, this is not my energy. I send it back to its originator with love and light. Thank you, Dreamy Piscean. Thank you so much. Yes, I do. And I didn't know what I was getting into to start with. I didn't realize that readings could drain you like they can. I'm talking about when I first started doing them, you know, like, I didn't realize how tired you could get. Like, some days I'm just like, oh my God, I can't do it. So I don't go on here when I feel like that. That's why I skip days sometimes. Can E heal the damage that Lisa caused to Meg? I was trying to get one to pop out, Aaron. King of Pentacles reversed. So I keep seeing an underlying theme when we're reading about this mech person. I don't know if it's technically this, but one way this energy can manifest that they got going on with the pentacles reversed, I don't know if they're like overworking themselves or they're trying to get their money right. Like their bag isn't to where they want it to be. That doesn't mean they have to be broke. It just means if they make 100,000, they're working towards getting 200,000 because in the moment they're not satisfied. I don't know where they are on the spectrum, but it's like I just keep seeing these cards of pentacles in reverse. And so that's a big blockage for you and this person in general, because I wasn't even going to say anything, but when this came out first, I don't feel like this is answering the question directly about Lisa and what happened with Meg. I feel like this is telling you just in general, one of the obstacles between y'all is he has his unbalanced, not overbalanced, but unbalanced work and home life. So, no, he's not broke. We went to law school together and he works all the time. He works for a major investment bank that did layoffs earlier this year. So that was part of the issue between us. Well, I feel like that is what this is. Because I saw, like this underlying theme a while ago, and I just kind of acknowledged it and kept going, but to myself. But this right here, I was like, I gotta say something about that because it just keeps popping up. So I feel like that's one of the main blockages, is that this person is like in the mode of living to work and not working to live. And I know you don't have to work to live. That's not what I mean. It's just he needs to get into a balanced energy. The King of Pentacles in the upright, he's the perfect mate, right? He's grounded, he's stable, he works, but he also is the perfect mate at home too. When he's in the reverse, it's like the forefront of his mind is achieving whatever that pentacle entails for him, right? Constant working 100-hour weeks. Hell yeah, that's a blockage then. That's a big deal. Hangman. I feel like what it's going to take on his side. Now, I'm not saying you don't need to make any changes. I'm just saying one of the main blockages is for him to see the whole perspective of the King of Pentacles in a new way. Hangman. King of Pentacles. He's going to have to open his mind up to change his habits a little bit in that area for it to be balanced between y'all. You see what I'm saying? And once he opens his mind up and has that light bulb moment, he's going to have to take the action to balance out his home and work life, because it's like there's nothing left after you work 100 hours a week. You know what I mean? Nine of Cups reversed. Probably makes for an unhappy life in general whenever you work 100 hours a week consistently. I'm just saying. King of Cups. So he has emotion for you. King of Cups. I believe you pulled a King of Cups earlier. He has emotion for you. I think somebody had that card earlier. King of Cups. I remember it. I think it was you, Aaron. But he's unbalanced. Temperance reverse. This is the card that's in the reverse is unbalanced. So it's basically saying, does he have some emotions for you, the King of Cups? Yes, he does. But that doesn't change the fact that if he's working 100-hour work weeks consistently, he's hyper-focused on the 3D things then. And that creates a very big imbalance. And it makes it nearly impossible, no matter what you do, unless he changes that to some extent, it's going to be, a block. Yes, ma'am, I believe that. And I'm not saying that the lady you asked about didn't create an issue with, her name was Lisa. I feel like there was some drama there. But in terms of like the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, or the main thing that Spirit wants you to see about the connection, is King of Pentacles reversed here. Like you just told me, the 100-hour work week, that's exactly it. Like that's the main issue. So even if he could just change it a little bit, you can still be someone who goes after your dreams and has a connection at the same time. But I feel like he's just going to have to see it for himself, probably. And I do feel like that, Aaron. I feel very comfortable in telling you that the main issue is the work. Because really think about it. If you're working hard, 100 hours a week, what's left of you after you sleep and eat? You are very welcome, Aaron. Thank you for always coming in my lives. And thank you for letting me know I answered the questions, because that makes me feel better. What did you rent, Woke? I don't even watch TV enough to know the name of that movie, boo. Alright, Maverick is up now. Megan, that's the name of the movie? Megan? Well, don't worry, I won't rent it, because I don't never rent nothing. I do have Netflix, but that's it. It's trash about the robot girl. I'm sorry. It's trash about the robot girl, huh? I see you, Maverick. You've been so patient and nice. Okay. Does AM feel like Maverick can be his wife? 5 shuffles. Does AM feel like Maverick can be his wife? I'm trying to think of the last movie I even seen in the theater. I'm sure it was something my daughter wanted to watch or something. Because if there's one she really wants, I'll go with her, but that's about the extent of my movies. I'm sure if I would give them a chance, I would like movies, but no good movies. I agree. Y'all, I be watching the Gilmore Girls, even though that's an old-ass show on Netflix. I just love the vibe of that show. I just be watching it over and over. Does AM feel like Maverick can be his wife? The Ten of Wands reversed. Oh, Maverick, if you like, it's not really a sitcom. It's more like it's got seasons in it. And it's about this girl who comes from a rich family. And she gets pregnant at 16. And so she leaves home because her family is all like, thinks they're better than everybody. Really ritzy people. And she makes her way by herself at 16 with a baby. But when the show starts, the baby is like 14 years old or something. But it's really good. Called The Gilmore Girls. You gotta check it out if you want a good old girl power sitcom. It's just a mama and a daughter living together in this little town, making their way, right? King of Swords reversed. So 10 of Wands reversed, King of Swords reversed. 8 of Cups. So this feels like a whole situation saying, does Maverick think you feel like you can be his wife? If this, that's the way this answer came out to me. If whatever has happened before can be released in terms of there's something here that was said or done. I know it might not be, but just a little bit of things. But 10 of Wands reverse is about releasing a burden here. Whether it's the expectation y'all put on each other or some sort of disagreements y'all have, some sort of grudge one person holds or the other. King of Swords reversed is like a bitter kind of energy or a grudge. So if both sides, whoever's in the wrong don't matter, but if both people can let go of grudges, whether that's between each other or it's with past situations and it's just vibrational baggage that you're carrying, energetically detaching from that is what the Eight of Cups is. So if the baggage can be detached from, yes, but there's the question. The answer lies in that question. You see what I mean? Because we're creators of our world. We make free will decisions. So if you or the other person has some sort of unhealed stuff that they're really carrying around and holding it and it's really burdening them, 10 of Wands, if that can be released, whatever that is, and detached from that, let's just say this. I know this didn't happen probably, but let's just say he did you terribly wrong, and it truly was wrong, and you want to marry him, right? You would have to let go of that and come in like that never happened, but actually be thankful it happened because it got you on some sort of path, and you can assign the meaning of it, right? But it's like it's holding somebody down, and it might be on his side. If you can't think of anything, Maverick, that, my phone just died, y'all. I gotta turn it back on and let it charge up. You're welcome, Maverick. I can read y'all on the screen, but my phone just battery died. So I gotta see who's next. Emily! Let me see if I can get my son's phone to see who's next, because my battery just totally died. I didn't realize it was that dead. Gage, can I use your phone long enough to see who's next? My phone just died and I'm lying. Just pull up YouTube. You got like 3 people left. I'm coming, y'all. I got my son's phone. Okay. You are welcome, Maverick. Alright, Maverick is already been, so who was else on here? Thank you, Maverick. I'm scrolling back up on my son's phone now, so let me see. T.I. Indigo and Darling S. Thank you, Maverick. I just seen it. Oh, T.I. already left. She said she had to go. So, I'm under my son's screen name. It's Invisible Dreams, y'all. Alright, let's see. I think my phone just came back on. You can go, Indigo. That's me on my son's phone. Alright, my phone just came back up, so I'm pulling up the live now. Let me go give this back to him. You can type yours, Indigo, while I'm giving him back his phone. Gage. My mind came back on. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, y'all. technical difficulties. How heightened is my spiritual abilities, specifically my intuition? That's a cool one. 5 shuffles. How heightened is Indigo's spiritual abilities, specifically the intuition? Two more. How heightened is Indigo's spiritual abilities, especially her, or specifically her intuition? You know what it feels like to me, Indigo? This is just one of my beliefs. Everybody's different. But you know how people call it gifts? Well, sometimes it's like when people call, I know you didn't, you called it abilities in the question, so that's fine. But you know how sometimes people will say my gifts? And then it makes it sound like only certain people have them, basically. So it's like we all have them, and they shouldn't do that. And I like the way you worded yours, because you just said abilities, because we all have them, right? And I feel like with practice, just like any other thing that we practice, we get more comfortable and we get more knowledgeable about recognizing things. Like maybe our intuition is speaking the whole time, but it's like we get to the point where we can decipher it better. Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Justice reversed. So this is what I feel like the message is for you. I feel like on terms of developing your intuition, you've been put on a path around certain people, okay, like in your life, not right now, but just period, since you were born up until now. And some of those things, if you allowed it to, could have made you be like closed off emotionally, or just unbalanced in general. Maybe you felt like it was unfair, some of the situations you've been through. Also, with the Queen of Cups reversed, you could feel as if some people, places, or situations, no matter what kind of situation it is, romantic or not, has taken advantage of your emotional side. But it's saying, like, with persistence and being grounded, the reason why that happened is to develop the intuition. That is what has created the groundedness in you. The Queen of Pentacles, she is on the road to becoming an Empress. You know, Empress is divine feminine energy. Definitely would be indicative of intuition. Queen of Pentacles is just a step along the journey to the Empress. So I feel like you've been intentionally put on a path, okay, with this emotionally manipulative, probably felt unfairly treated. But the thing is, your higher self is trying to let you know that you were put on that path for a very specific purpose. You probably chose it before you came here. If you don't believe that, then that's okay. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I would say with the cards that came out, you probably chose it before you came here, because you needed to go through those things and then heal them, putting you on the path to the Queen of Pentacles, which is not the last step. Once you hit the Empress, you grow and evolve, and every year you change into a different form of yourself. You grow and evolve, and you never stop growing and evolving. So once you hit the Empress, it's not like you've crossed the finish line. It's more like you've started the process of growing and evolving and becoming a new version of you every freaking year, right? So yes, I feel like you are good to go. Like this path that I'm describing as first, it's creating the Queen of Pentacles, who's on her way to becoming the Empress, to grow and evolve. So whatever you're doing, keep going. You know what I mean? You're doing good. She is a Scorpio, and she is terrible. I'm sorry. But sometimes people like that, it's like we probably picked them on the other side before we came here, just so we could experience certain things. And whenever you try to look at it from a different perspective like that, it does help. I'm saying for myself. So thank you for waiting so long, Indigenous. So Darling S. So 4 shuffles. Should I go back to my YouTube channel? So one thing you're going to have to ask yourself is, should you go back to your YouTube channel? Is it something that you enjoy doing? Because once you enjoy it, at least partly, you got to have some sort of fire inside of you, because when you're trying to manifest the success, it's all about all 4 elements going in the same direction towards a specific goal, right? Have you got your thoughts positive? Have you tried it? Pick the path and start walking. The YouTube channel could be a stepping stone towards your ultimate success in something else. But if you're feeling an intuitive nudge to go towards the YouTube channel, whether it's the thing that works out or not, doesn't matter. The intuitive nudge is there for a reason. The higher self is like, get on the path, knocking you on the path, right? You get on the path. You may meet somebody when you make the YouTube channel that has a business that you enjoy, and then you become partners and you're successful. You see how the YouTube channel was the path, even though it wasn't the end goal? So if you're being nudged to do the YouTube channel, I don't care what my cards say, do the YouTube channel. Because it's the truth, Ruth. 2 more shuffles. I can't help it. It's out of love, okay? 1 more shuffle. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I have to do it. Maybe it's the mama in me. I got 11 and a 16-year-old. Oops. 4 of Cups reversed. Now, when the 4 of Cups reversed comes out in general, this can be about missed opportunities, right? Sound like my grandma. I love that. That's a compliment to me. Knight of Cups reversed. The Magician reversed. So what did I tell you? Here comes Grandma back. First thing is before, and just start. That'll be the first thing if you're feeling nudged to do it. Thank you, darling S. But the Magician reverse says, I feel like you kind of doubt yourself. So whenever your energy is scattered, then your manifestations are scattered. Nobody's perfect, but to the best of your ability, you should have all 4 elements going in one direction. With this in the reverse, it's like, is this something you really love? At least like it a little bit, right? And don't perceive anything as a missed opportunity, because I feel like the next creative thing is that's the only thing you can think of that's something that you're interested in and you're being nudged to do. I say yes. But also to make it more, I'm trying to think of the right word, to make it more, not really successful. That's not what, to make your intentions match with what you're dealing with. The Magician should be in the upright. So I think your main blockage is like the swords and the wands, because then that's doubt and fear. When you got like 9 of wands and 9 of swords, you know? So don't doubt and fear what you can't do. You can do anything you want to with consistency, positive thoughts, the proper action, loving what you do, and having a little fire inside for it. You add all that shit together and it has to be successful, even if it's just a stepping stone. So my advice is yes, and be consistent with it. Okay, darling. So you need to harness some pentacles. That's consistency, right? You'd be shocked at what you could do if you devoted. Give yourself like a schedule. Like, let's just say, out of every 10 days of the month, 5 of them I'm going to work on this channel. If you can't do it every day, start small. Every other day, put so much time into it. And no matter what's going on in your life, you come up with a time and you assign it. I'm not good with time, but I'm good with like, today I'm going live. If I tell myself that in the morning, come hell or high water, unless I feel like I'm not worth a shit, I'm going to go live. You know? Just got to be consistent. You are very welcome. Make me feel good when you call me Grandma. That's right. And you're going to have to update me, okay? 3 months from now, I want to know where you at. Alright, y'all. I'm about to go get in my bed after I eat the rest of my chicken sandwich. And thank y'all for listening to me ramble for 3 hours. Tomorrow's Friday. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? But tomorrow's Friday, so I know I'm coming live tomorrow unless something happens. But I try to start being more conscious of when I don't go live, post it on my community tab, right? Hey, there's this thing that me and Emily do. I think she got it off of TikTok. When we're going like shopping or something, we'll be in the car by ourselves, and randomly she'll say, "I'm the biggest bird," and then I'll do it. We're very childish, by the way. She's 11 and me and her's on the same vibe. But that's what that made me think of, the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I know, that's why I'm going to try to start posting if I'm not going to go live that day, so y'all will know. Because I know I'm sporadic as hell. I'm the biggest bird. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Are you the biggest bird? No, I'm the biggest bird. I'm a nut. Alright, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Good night.